Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not our Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. We'll for walking out on us? Oh, or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Oh, luck was not enough. I opened my eyes. Tonight I feel like waking to a better life. Tonight I feel like waking up. Tonight I feel like waking Now here we stand and hover on the edge. Oh, we're just a drop in time. I feel like I gave you every breath I had. Oh, even forgave your crimes. I opened my
weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Brooklyn Nets. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Draymond Green, also Kevin Durant out there, and it's Curry in at the point.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Now here's Irving. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
To the inside. Here's Green. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Counted good.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that. Irving always putting the ball right on the money.
Here's Curry, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Rebounded by Lopez. Irving looking around. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And it's Green off the drive. Brooklyn with the board. Pass to Arizona from downtown. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Here's Irving. Irving, the pass to Irving. Outside Durant. There's the triple. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
No problems knocking that one down.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings and he finds them.
Pass to Irving. Takes the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 1. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Harden. Shoots. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Back to Durant. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Irving with it. Green picks him up. Irving, no good. An opportunity now for them to get back on top.
Yeah, they've kept it within arm's length. Now they need to make a play.
Curry finds Durant. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. On the wing, Durant. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. .157 left to play in the first quarter. 2 on the clock. Arizona pass to Durant. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Count that one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Harrison. And the Warriors miss again. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Irving. Outside for Harden. Back to Durant. It's stolen by Green. And here's Curry for 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Durant. Pass to Lopez.
Capable of guarding any position on the floor, Green's energy on defense really makes an impact.
Curry passes to Durant. And Durant slams it home.
And reaching deep into the bag. Durant finishes with a flourish, and he's got the sauce.
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
And reaching deep into the bag. Durant finishes with a flourish, and he's got the sauce.
Irving finds Durant. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Durant's got 7.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brook Lopez.
And Green is so clever at forcing the D's hand. Gotta be careful how you guard him inside.
Both good from the line that time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Irving, the pass to Durant. Outside for Harden. Back to Durant. He takes... Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Clear the way. When Durant is moving like this, you know he's focused on throwing it down. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Brooklyn shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first free throw is good. Harden hits them both. And here's Curry. 1 second left. Rejected by Lopez. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Brooklyn, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Kevin Durant is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Pass to Harden. Here's Irving. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Harden.
On defense, Durant utilizes his length and quickness, creating really solid coverage.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. James Harden picks one up. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Outside, Green. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Pass to Lopez. Curry with a steal. Green against Harden. On the attack, Green.
Offensively, this is Green at his best in attack mode.
Nets trail by 4. Irving for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Irving's got 5.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Puts up a 3. Chamberlain, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Irving against Curry. Irving, the pass to Lopez. Offline with a 3. And so it's Golden State with it. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Outside for Green. Durant for 3. KD splashes the triple.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Curry against Irving. Outside for Irving. Lets it go from deep. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Durant, pass to Chamberlain. Banked it in off the glass. Chamberlain's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Durant. Reading the floor and finding the guy with the best shot available.
Irving against Curry. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, look, he's got range. You can't give him any space out there.
Here's Arizin, defended by Harden. Pass to Arizin. Back to Durant. A great response from Durant.
And how's this for a response? Durant enjoys coming right back down and delivering the cold-blooded revenge triple.
Here's Irving. 2nd chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Stephen Curry.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. The Warriors leading. To the right side. Arizin, pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Green. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 1:08 left in the 2nd period. It's Durant with a drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
You know, the defense had no answer for Durant's quickness. He drives right in and hammers it down.
Durant, the pass to Lopez. And the jumper from the wing offline. The Warriors lead by 4. Back to Green. Green gets up and powers it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Chamberlain. No good. Good work defensively by Lopez. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Irving against Curry. On the wing, Durant. 11 seconds left in the half. 6 to shoot.
Yeah, he tried to gain position but couldn't quite get there.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw is good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
An open look for Irving. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, one guy who's getting it done is Draymond Green.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Irving in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Durant with it. Durant covering. And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, and Green is having a solid night offensively. I'm sure the benches really enjoy seeing him light it up.
Irving against Curry. Here's Harden. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 9 assists now tonight. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Curry against Irving. Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Curry passes to Green. Curry with it, and Lopez picks him up. Outside, Green. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
They're showing he can hit from all spots on the floor. Green had the defense all over him that time.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 1-point game. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Curry passes to Arizon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And Golden State leads by 1. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Curry against Irving, and here's Green from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Green's got 20 points.
A pleasant surprise for Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
Here's Harden, takes it inside, and Harden with the slam.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Green, the pass to Curry, and there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. A minute 58 left to play in the third. Here's Durant, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Free throw is good from Durant. There's a minute 54 left to play in the third quarter here. Curry against Irving. Pass to Lopez. Oh, clanks the dunk. The Warriors lead by 3. Up ahead. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Green finds Curry. Back to Green. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
They get it back. Oh, that's offensive interference. Lopez has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Durant, pass to Curry. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Irving with a rebound. Nets trail by 3. Over Durant. Offensive rebound. Outside for Harden.
Golden State. Second football foul. First team foul.
Here's Irving. 14 points for him. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he's got his 4th free throw of the game.
One time from the line.
There's 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Pass to Arizon from the arc. That shot is off. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. The Warriors on top. They're up by 3. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Golden State to start the 4th. They've got Stephen Curry. Green out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, down low.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And with all the insane shots Kyrie can hit, he might be the last guy in the league you want to D up.
Both free throws good from Irving. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Durant. To the middle. What a throwdown from KD.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Irving. 5 on the clock. Lopez. Deflected. Durant against Irving. And it's hammered home by Green.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Durant. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now. The kick out. Curry. Pass to Arizon. 4-3. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Irving, the pass to Durant. Curry against Irving. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And for his position, Green has impressive vision with the ball, helping him find the wide open man.
Nets trail by 9. Curry with a steal. Pass to Green. Launches it. And there's Curry on the assist by Green. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And he makes a first.
At the line, Brook Lopez.
And Lopez drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. It's stolen by Irving. It's stolen by Curry. They're running. Here's Chamberlain. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Curry. Curry! He can do that too, folks.
And passing is something Durant has really worked on. And you see the results with the sweet dime right there.
2 minutes to play. 4th quarter.
Outside Harden. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. And Irving powers it home.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Irving for three. Warriors with the rebound.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Green, the pass to Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And Curry throws it down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam. And the Warriors with possession here. Green, the pass to Curry. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ooh, good D by Irving. Irving finds Irving. There's the three. No good that time. And the Warriors with possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And it's slammed in by Durant.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. For three, Durant. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And it's blocked by Harden. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the...
just can't let you know.
And the Warriors start out with the ball. Now Golden State's starting 5. Draymond Green is out there with Chamberlain. And it's Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Arizon in at the 2 guard. Now Harden after the mid. Put it down! Wow!
Gracious way to get up. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And stolen by Irving. For the finish. Here's KD. Launches it. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Irving. Goes up with it again. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Chamberlain, the pass to Arizon. Outside, KD. And the rejection by Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Just 4 to shoot. Arizon, the pass to Chamberlain. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Lopez. Stolen by Durant. To the middle. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Irving.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
His first personal.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here is Durant. Draymond Green grabs the miss. To the left wing. Outside for Curry. Outside, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
Irving passes to Irving. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Harden with it. Now Green defending. Out to KD. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
What a ruthless move by Durant, dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that three-point answer.
Green, no luck.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And Harden with the stuff.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Warriors trail by 4. Outside, Green. And he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got 5 now.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Here's Irving. Chamberlain with the block. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Now here's Lopez. Irving, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Irving against Curry. Green kicks to KD. Golden State moving it around. Chamberlain down low. Lopez covering. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Nets with the lead. Here's KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Green, no luck. Nets leading by 4. Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Irving can't get it to go. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Green, and Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
They kick it out to Green, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Curry. No scoring in this one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. "19 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Irving. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Green, the pass to Curry. There's the triple. And that does it for the first quarter. Nets lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break. So and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
They've got Brook Lopez. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Irving in at the small forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Outside Durant. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Harrison. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Irving dishes to Lopez. The kick out to Irving. Takes a 3. Chamberlain with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Durant with a wide open look. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Brooklyn leading by 3. The kick out to Irving. Back to KD. And Lopez has it in the corner. It's rebounded by Durant. And a deep 3 from Curry. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Durant from 8 feet away, he drops it in. Durant's got 7 points.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Chamberlain kicks to Curry. Chamberlain, the pass to KD. Back to Chamberlain. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Got a piece of it. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. No good from Irving. The Warriors trail. Pass to KD. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Irving kicks to Harden. Now here's Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Irving finds KD. There's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And finished off by KD.
The length, the quickness, there's just not much you can do when Durant is driving to the rim.
Irving from long range. The rebound by KD. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
A shot by Harden, wide open, connects from three-point range. Harden's got his third bucket of the night.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside for Curry. Durant down the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And Irving throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Knocks it loose. Irving with the steal. Irving dishes to Harden. From outside the arc, Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Chamberlain the pass to Curry. Chamberlain with a screen on Irving. Back to Chamberlain. Outside Durant. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside for Curry. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And then Durant with the jam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And here is KD. He has 6. Pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Arizona in at the shooting guard position. Great open look there. Green's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Warriors.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Irving misses. Curry against Harden. Curry goes inside. Harrison, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
So it's the Warriors now. The lead is 2. Launches a 3. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Good. So it's the Warriors now. Chamberlain kicks to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And it's an added bonus when Green has games like these. Keep riding his hot hand.
Stolen by Durant. Stolen by Harden. Irving with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 7. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end. But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
On its way from Irving for two. Doesn't go that time. Curry with the defensive effort. 2 minutes into the second half of play now, and stolen by Irving. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. It's stolen by Green. Here's Harrison. Had the space there, but it's offline. Lopez finds Harden. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
Irving can't hit. Warriors leading by 3. He takes it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Lopez. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And for a 7-footer, Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all 3 levels.
Brook Lopez hits them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Curry kicks to Green. And Green slams it in.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Irving a screen on Curry. Inside. Shoots. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Julius Irving.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Harrison, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And that one's good, Irving.
Determined to produce Kyrie. He is just relentless. He is always putting pressure on the defense.
Back to Curry. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Kept alive. It's up a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
3.
Chamberlain got 3 assists tonight.
They will take that option every time up the floor. Curry from the corner.
Irving passes to Irving. Back to Irving. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Into the lane. Harrison, no good. Brooklyn trailing. Irving with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Irving misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Green with a screen on Irving. Durant dishes to Green. Back to KD. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Harrison, the pass to Green.
Julius Irving. First personal foul. First team foul.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Outside, Durant. Back to Green. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Durant, Harden out there with Irving, then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Irving at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Warriors lead it. Here's Harrison from outside off the mark. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here's Brooklyn. And there's the call on Curry. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The three from Harden.
It's tough to get a good look over Durant. He covers a lot of ground defensively with that 7'5" wingspan.
Curry's shot is good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Durant just inside the line. It's rebounded by Golden State. Chamberlain got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Arizon. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
And Durant is right there.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Doesn't it just look like he's gliding down the floor? Durant in transition is just beautiful art.
Curry finds KD. Chamberlain with a screen on Irving. KD passes to Chamberlain. Outside Durant, fires the 3. And the Warriors miss again. Nets trail by 5. Irving with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Irving misses. Irving's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. And Curry, here we go.
That's where Curry will cross you up. If you play him to shoot, he just drives it.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the defense.
Team seconds.
The quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
Pressure never too much for Irving, making the NBA look easy.
Arizon, the pass to KD. Curry on the wing. Pass to Chamberlain. Some nice passing by Golden State. And then Durant with the jam.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Lopez kicks to Irving. Shoots over Curry. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
The right guy to go to in this situation. Kyrie Irving has so many tricks in his bag that will help him find the shot that he needs.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Chamberlain with it. He's picked up by Irving. Arizon, no good. Nets trail by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Outside Curry. Out to KD. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Harden's got room. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Wow, I expect to see more of that from Kyrie throughout.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Brooklyn foul. Julius Erving. Second personal foul. Team second.
Pass to Chamberlain for three. And the three ball is good. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Curry from deep three-point land. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home.
walking out on us. Or am I losing?
Oh, and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Boston Celtics. Here are the five for Philadelphia. They've got Tyrese Maxey, and it's Malone in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Iverson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Here's Kuzi. McGinnis with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I spoke with Boston's head coach earlier. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. On defense, the Sixers. Here's Allen. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Here's Iverson, and he drives in. Boston pulls it in. Allen outside. Down low. Here's Cowens. No luck on that one.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad.
I gotta tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish. And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
Shot's good by Iverson.
I don't think he's a point guard or a shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Outside Irving. Right wing. To the inside. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Here's Kuzi. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Ray Allen so deadly with his shot. Opens up so many opportunities for him to be a passer.
Maxey with it. Picked up by Allen. Outside for Irving. Pass to Malone. Outside Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Here's Iverson. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Always able to see the complete floor. Maxey, great vision.
Here's Cowens. The three-pointer off the mark. The Sixers leading. Here's Iverson. Give him 8. And he drops it in from the low post. Iverson's got 10.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Allen against Maxey. 19-footer. The rebound, Celtics.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Tatum. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Iverson. 10 points for him. Basket's good.
Boy, Iverson's so stubborn and competitive offensively, forcing that shot through even while taking the foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. So it's Boston now. Driving in. Kuzi. He's off on the layup. Kuzi's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Got a hand on it. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Boston shooting their first foul shot of the night. And that one misses.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
Now here's Allen, looking to end the run. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Iverson passes to Maxey. The quick look, no good that time. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Kuzi. Three-pointer. McGinnis with a rebound. Kuzi's gone just 2 of 6 shooting. 33%. For 3, Maxey. Misses again, now 0 for 3. Here's Cowens. Maxey covering. For 3, Allen gets the 3 to fall. Allen's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Outside Irving. Into the lane. Misses the one-handed jam. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Sixers on top, leading by a point. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Maxey, and it's Malone in at the center position. And it's Maxey missing. Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Iverson. He's got 13. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Iverson's got 15.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter. He does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
The Sixers lead by 3. Here's McGinnis. Good on the shot.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see. Ball movement.
So it's Boston now. It's stolen by Maxey. McGinnis, the pass to Iverson. Here's McGinnis. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go. McGinnis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
To halt the run. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Allen. Releases. And it's Boston scoring again. Now Philadelphia with it. Got a piece of it. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
Boy, I love Ray Allen's movement. He's been outstanding, getting quality shots tonight.
Pass to Irving. Stolen. It's a one-on-one situation. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Iverson. And he lays it up and in. 17 points in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half. You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the finish by Irving.
Hey, folks, sit back and enjoy the show. The Doctor is an amazing in-game dunker.
Here's Havlicek. Again, the miss by Boston. The Sixers lead by 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, stolen by Allen. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Havlicek's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Havlicek's gone 1 for 2 from the 3-point line. Inside. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done. And Philadelphia leads by 5.
And kids, this is textbook in regards to how you run screen and roll. Iverson serving it up on the platter right there.
Maxey passes to Malone. No good from outside. And here are the Celtics to the paint. It's stolen by Irving. And now the Sixers on the break. Malone pass to Iverson. The rebound, Celtics. Bird's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Havlicek. Pass to Tatum. The 3. Iverson with a rebound. Iverson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McGinnis. Right side Maxey. Irving, the pass to Maxey. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Off target from 3-point range.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And Allen gets it to go.
A pure shooter if there ever was one. Allen easily knocks down the mid-range.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to McGinnis. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Here's Havlicek. Kept alive.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
It's stolen by Tatum. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Sixers on top, up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
28.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Sixers lead by 3. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Cowens in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Here's Havlicek. That one's good. This game is all even. Havlicek's got his 2nd basket of the night.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And the basket by McGinnis. McGinnis has got 10.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Malone. No made baskets yet. And he makes it. And Philadelphia leads by 5.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. No,
nice! Big finish!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
Irving up top, hounded by Tatum. Iverson passes to McGinnis. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Boston pulls it in. Bird's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's stolen by Maxey. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's McGinnis. And the 3 off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Nails it from 3. He's got 17.
Love when he looks for a shot and takes initiative on offense. Ray Allen, terrific shooting and rhythm.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Iverson. 17 points in the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Here's McGinnis. 10 points for him. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
Here's Bird. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Bird's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. For 3, Maxey. The Sixers again can't hit.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Havlicek's gone 2 of 7, struggling a bit. Maxey on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go. Maxey's got 5 points.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
Boston, no good that time either. The Sixers lead by 3. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Iverson passes to Malone. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, Malone showing you the bounce. He got up there. Dunking comes pretty easy to him. It's quite easy when you get that high up.
Inside.
And, you know, the timing from Malone, impeccable. Really good awareness, too. Knows exactly when to rise for that alley-oop.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And it's the Sixers with the ball. 7-point differential.
John Havlicek. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:29 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And there's the lob. It's stolen.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Pass to Cowens. Shot to stop the run. Deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. A 1:15 left in the third quarter.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Iverson passes to Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tatum.
This is why Irving is a challenge to cover. I mean, he's crafty, and he can actually bait you into overreacting.
That one misses. Celtics trail by 8. For 3, Allen. Philadelphia grabs the miss. McGinnis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, he picked him clean. On the break. Here's Havlicek. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Here's Malone. Allen defending. Malone, pass to McGinnis. Top of the key. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. McGinnis has got 5 points now this quarter.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
9 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Iverson passes to Irving. With 2 seconds left. And no good. And so it's Philadelphia finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Maxey, and it's Iverson in at the point. Clock at 6. Irving. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the 76ers?
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game. Working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's McGinnis. The kick out to Maxey. Irving looking around. Back to Maxey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And Philadelphia leads by 6. From 17, Havlicek's shot is off. Here's Iverson. Outside for Irving. Pass to McGinnis. Back to Irving. And the finish by Irving.
The doctor is in. What a display of those trademark dunking abilities. Quite unique, Julius Irving.
Here's Bird. Rebound by Philadelphia. And Maxey, here we go. Here's Irving. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so he makes both from the line. Celtics trail by 10. Pass to Cowens. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cowens has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Philadelphia with another miss. Irving's gone just 2 of 7 from the floor here. To the inside. It's stolen away. Now here's Maxey. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Now the Celtics on the move. And here they go. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide open teammate.
Iverson passes to McGinnis. Here's Iverson. 6 to shoot. Tipped. Here's Havlicek. 18 feet out. McGinnis with a rebound. McGinnis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Maxey, a good look. And he drains the quick shot. And Philadelphia leads by 8.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the fourth.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For 3, Allen. Rebound by the 76ers. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's the fast break. And he lobs it up.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
1:14 left in the fourth. Allen against Maxey. Back to Irving. 3 on the clock. McGinnis. The Sixers with another miss. It's starting to feel like desperation time.
Desperation indeed. They're playing against the clock.
Here's Bird. And it's all from three-point range. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit, too.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Here we go, the Sixers on the break. The Sixers again can't hit. Pass to Bird. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Fast break, Philadelphia. For three. Tatum pulls it in. Here's Havlicek. Maxey covering. Here's Malone. Pure from three-point range. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was wide.
hardly see why I'm still chasing. It's not worth it for me anymore. Crashed and burned 100 times I'm lost. I just can't let this go. Every last chance I had is gone, but I just can't let you know.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Moses Malone. Irving is out there with McGinnis. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Iverson in at the 1. The 3 hits the three-point bomb.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3 ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Here's Kuzi. Over Iverson. Kuzi can't hit.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Iverson. And it's Collins with the rebound.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And how about that skill set that Collins possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
McGinnis against Bird. And a wide open look for Irving. No good from outside. Tatum looking around. Driving in. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Good on the second free throw. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's McGinnis. Plays it up off the glass.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Allen outside. And stolen by Maxey. Pass to McGinnis. Kicks it out to Iverson. It's picked off. And here we go. Fast break, and Bird's got it. He gets it in there.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Kuzi. No good on the 3. Iverson with the ball, and it's Bird picking him up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this game, and he's good on the second. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Collins. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Clock at 6. Kuzi passes to Collins. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Malone. Here's McGinnis. At the elbow, it's Maxey. Kicks it out to Iverson. Outside, Maxey. Stolen by Tatum. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Boston getting another chance here. Kuzi passes to Bird. Allen inside the three-point line. Great D that time from Irving. 76ers trailing. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Tatum. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thank you, David. The 76ers trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
The drive by Malone. The kick out to Irving. And stolen by Tatum.
Philadelphia foul. Julius Irving. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Kuzi. Iverson covering. Kuzi can't hit.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's McGinnis. The 76ers with another miss. Allen dishes to Bird. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so the first quarter is in the books. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
Jason Tatum is out there with Bird. Then there's Allen. And it's Kuzi in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Malone with the steal. Irving against Allen. Pass to McGinnis. Beyond the arc. And Boston with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The shot's good from Kuzi.
And that's a sense of the IQ of Kuzi right there. He just knows where to be in transition. One of the more intelligent players we have.
Tatum with it. Iverson picks him up. Tatum draws the double. Nice ball movement by Boston. No coverage that time. Bird's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot.
Iverson with the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Tipped away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Irving, and the rejection by Tatum. Here's Kuzi. The three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers trail by 4. To the paint, here's Cowens. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Julius Irving. For Boston, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Here's Maxey. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Kuzi passes to Bird. Boston, no good that time either. Philadelphia with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And McGinnis throws it down.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Here's Tatum driving inside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Guinness has got 4 rebounds in this game. Maxey kicks to Iverson. And stolen by Tatum. Bird finds Allen. Back to Bird. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Irving. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position. And guys, in the open court, that's where Dr. J has you holding your breath. He is a human highlight reel.
Walking foul called on Allen Iverson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Kuzma. Iverson covering. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Pass to Kuzi. 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. Tatum's shot is off. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Irving can't get it to go. Boston trails. It's Allen on the wing. Out to Bird.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Both good from the line that time. 1:07 left here in the second. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drains the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 2.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
McGinnis, the pass to Malone. There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Kuzma. He's covered by Irving. Tatum on the wing. Kuzi passes to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's what makes Tatum so dangerous. Offensively, he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective.
Kicks it out to Malone. Down low, here's McGinnis, and McGinnis throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Collins, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 3. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Tyrese Maxey. Moses Malone out there with McGinnis. Then it's Collins, and it's Irving in at the 3, the small forward. Bird dishes to Tatum. Irving against Bird. Tatum passes to Bird. Boston needs to get off a shot from past the arc. It's rebounded by Malone.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Kuzi passes to Collins. Nice ball movement by Boston. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Moses Malone.
And Kuzi, just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Tatum down low. He's covered by Irving. Back to Tatum. To the wing on the left. Kuzi. Offensive rebound. Here's Collins. The layup off target. The 76ers lead. In the corner, Irving with it. Pass to Maxey. McGinnis with the screen on Tatum. Up top, Maxey. Defended by Bird. And that one's good, Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the middle. Here's Collins. It's hauled in by Malone. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And Allen slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And the shot goes in. Kuzi's got 6.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block, has that sense of how to score in traffic.
And McGinnis kicks to Collins. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Kuzi. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Kuzi. Back to Allen. 3-pointer. Some solid defense from Maxey. Irving finds Collins. Screen by Malone. Collins passes to Malone. And Malone with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. To the wing right side. Here's Collins. Pass break, Philadelphia. Screen by Malone. Collins dishes to Malone. Makes it off the glass. Malone's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Outside Tatum. Allen outside. Pass to Kuzi. Bangs home the trifecta. Kuzi's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Malone is screen on Allen. Maxey against Allen. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's a screen. McGinnis against Bird. Clock at 4. And stolen by Tatum.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
For Boston, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
At the line, Jason Tatum.
And so Tatum nails them both. Maxey on the wing. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers on top, leading by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Bird, and it's Allen in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Boston 5. Here's Kuzma. Count the basket.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Stolen by Bird, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the 76ers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Malone, the pass to McGinnis. Back to Malone. Rebounded by the Celtics. Bird's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Irving against Tatum. Can't get the reverse flush.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Collins against Allen. Collins passes to McGinnis. Just 3 to shoot. Shot by Collins, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Kuzma driving to the basket.
Yeah, how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
And Boston has possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Offensive rebound. Pass to McGinnis. Here's Irving. Kicks it out to Maxey. Back to Irving. A second chance effort. Great D that time from Tatum. Irving's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Allen. And Allen with the slam.
One cool customer, Ray Allen, great in these situations.
The kick out to Irving. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Malone's got 3 assists in the game. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Kicks it out to Allen. Stolen by Collins. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Irving. Pass to McGinnis. A bit under 3.5 minutes of pass here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Poked away. Stolen by Bird. Here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
Malone wide open. Another three for Philadelphia.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Here's Allen. Pass to Kuzi. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bird. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. On the wing, Irving. Picks it out to Malone. Here's McGinnis. Malone, a screen on Bird. McGinnis, the pass to Malone to take the lead. 76ers moving the ball around. Back to Collins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Kuzi. He's guarded by Collins. The three from Tatum. Can't knock in the three. They get a hand on it.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few scares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow.
Joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the Washington Wizards and the Toronto Raptors. Now Washington's starting five. They've got Bradley Beal, and it's Malone in at the center position. Monroe misses. DeRozan down low, and the dunk by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, opportunistic right there, showing he can be a vertical threat.
Pass to Howard. Here's Monroe. Back to Howard. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Bosh. DeRozan finds Carter. Back to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. The three. Hits a three-pointer. DeRozan's got 5 points.
DeRozan, a selective three-point shooter, but boy, nice shot there.
Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Bosh. Outside Carter. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Beyond the arc. Malone can't get it to go. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Toronto. It's a 5-point game.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Over to the wing. Back to Beal. Stolen by Carter. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Leonard. Howard grabs the miss. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Out to Beal. Here's Monroe. Leonard defending.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul.
Here's DeRozan. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He's got 9.
Well, Kawhi understands now. He commands so much attention that his passing ability has got to be on point. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Lowry, good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
The Wizards trail by 9.
2 minutes left in the first.
Arenas passes to Monroe. Here's Arenas. Pass to Howard. It's Beal on the wing. Knocks it down from distance. Beal's got 5 points.
Well, off the screen, you can see Bradley Beal is shot ready. That is how you do it.
Carter on the wing. Fires the 3. Howard grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Arenas passes to Howard. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Bosch. Back to Lowry. Down low. And Bosch gets it to go. Bosch has got his second bucket on the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Carter, the pass to Lowry. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
Not a shoot-first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
Pass to Malone. Here's Arenas from outside the arc. Fires in the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Monroe. Yet to see a basket. And he banks in the layup.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for the Toronto Raptors. Hunting for opportunities, leading. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
We've got Kyle Lowry, also DeMar DeRozan out there, and it's Carter in at the small forward position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
Now, this guy is far from just a shooter. He can drive it, and in this instance, get up and over the rim and dunk it, Bradley.
Washington foul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. Pass to Bosch.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Beal outside. Here's Arenas. Now Howard. 6 points for him. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Beal surveying the D. To the middle. Here's Malone. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
DeRozan outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Bosch. That three's off the mark. The Wizards with a lead, and they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Beal outside. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Arenas. He's guarded by Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Beal.
Well, with what he does on the offensive end of the floor, you love to see this kind of defensive energy from DeMar DeRozan. Terrific lateral quickness. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to Malone. Here's Arenas. No good on the three.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Carter, the pass to Bosch. And here's Leonard. To stop the drought. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
Kawhi Leonard is efficient with his shooting form. Makes it look easy right there.
Here's Monroe, denied by DeRozan. Outside Carter. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And Toronto leads by 3. Here's Arenas. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. So he gets them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Leonard outside. Here's Carter over to the left wing. Lowry, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Beal, the pass to Monroe. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Howard, the pass to Monroe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Arenas. Now Beal. He's checked by Carter. Here's Arenas. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. And it's a 4-point Wizard lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry. Here's Malone. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Lowry from the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
For 3, Lowry. Rebound, Washington. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Arenas. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Monroe. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Washington finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so in the game for Washington, they've got Bradley Beal, and it's Monroe in at the 2. Malone, pass to Howard, and stolen by Leonard. Here comes Toronto on the push. Leaves it for DeRozan. What a play!
Well, that's executing an alley-oop if ever I saw one. DeMar DeRozan, he loves these highlight reel plays.
And stolen by Leonard. Carter can't get it to go. Washington leading by 6. Pass to Arenas. Back to Howard. Down low. Oh, deflected. Here's Malone. Outside Carter. Lowry with it. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Driving to the basket. There's Howard with the 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Lowry outside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Beal, the pass to Howard. Here's Monroe. Back to Howard. Pass to Malone. 5 on the clock. Here's Monroe. And again, Washington with a triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The finish! Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Robbed. Howard, the pass to Monroe. Back to Howard. There's the triple. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Raptors trail by 12. Here's Lowry. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Lowry's got 9.
This guy is such a weapon from the perimeter. Lowry showing off that beautiful stroke.
Here's Monroe. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry. Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so Howard nails them both. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Bosch. Driving inside, and the shot goes down.
Well, give DeMar DeRozan credit. This guy is unselfish, moving the basketball, just such a great teammate.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Wizards leading by 9. Here's Arenas. Give him 8 points now. Howard with a screen on Carter. Here's Arenas. Here's Monroe. Back to Howard. From downtown, they grab their own miss. Here's Arenas. The 3 ball. He drops it from range. He's got 11.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Out left to the wing. Here's Monroe. Beal against Carter. Pass to Howard. The three is up. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 4 assists in the game.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Washington leading by 12. Malone, pass to Arenas. Now Howard. This one for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bosch. Rebound Washington. Here's Arenas. He's got 11. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Wizards.
No good on the second free throw. Lowry outside. Leonard passes to Lowry. Carter from outside. The rebound by the Wizards. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Arenas. Uses the glass on the layup. Arenas has got 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always...
And so it's the Washington Wizards liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Kyle Lowry out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Carter in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Toronto. For 3, Lowry. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And draining it from the corner. Lowry doesn't pass up shots like these.
Pass to Monroe. Puts up a 3.
That is first personal foul. First game foul.
Raptors trail by 9. And here's Lowry from the arc. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pass to Beal. Here's Arenas. Beal outside. Inside. Stolen by Carter. And now the Raptors on the break. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
This is, to me, a special ability to draw fouls, and that's one of the things that sets DeRozan apart. We see him work these angles, get the call all the time.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Howard, the pass to Arenas. Back to Howard. And stolen by Leonard. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And they're on the break. Here's Monroe, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Arenas. Off the mark there with a 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Lowry. To the wing, right side. On the wing, DeRozan. Clock at 6. Leonard with the ball. And Howard picks him up defensively. And a fast break now for the Wizards. 3-pointer, Beal. Rebound, Toronto. Bosch has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's DeRozan. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Now, DeMar DeRozan will 2-point you to death, folks. He has made his living in the mid-range area.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Did you see that, B.A.? Just an emphatic tomahawk slam.
Wow, just pure power right there. Carter from outside. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Arenas. He's guarded by Lowry. And here's Howard. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Malone. Here's Arenas. He's guarded by Lowry. And Washington again with the bucket.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Now here's Howard. Launches a 3, and the 3-pointer goes. And Washington leads by 13. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Washington.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Here's Monroe, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Lowry against Howard. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Monroe, the pass to Malone. Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. The shot off that time. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they... It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got Bradley Beal, and it's Monroe in at the shooting guard. He buries it from three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
DeRozan passes to Bosch. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Monroe, defended by DeRozan. Monroe, the pass to Beal. Here's Arenas. Six to shoot. Up and over Lowry. Arenas' shot is off.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
There's the block. Leonard against Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
The assist.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Monroe. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And here's Lowry from the arc. Counted from distance.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Arenas passes to Howard. Here's Monroe. Now here's Beal. Back to Howard. Just 4 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Arenas' shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Lowry, the pass to DeRozan. Out to Lowry. For three. DeRozan down low. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Malone. He's guarded by Lowry. And here's Howard. To the inside. And then Beal with the Thunder Jam.
What an athlete Beal is. These kind of throwdowns get him going as well as his teammates.
And here they come. The pull-up jumper. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Arenas has gotten his second bucket on the night. Pass to Bosch. And here's Lowry. Shot from the low post is good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here is Howard. Malone. Leonard pulls down the board.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
DeRozan finds Lowry. The three. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Washington leading by 3. Beal with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Carter. 4-3. Leonard, that one's good.
This jumper from Kawhi is pure. Once he gets his feet under him, the rest is easy.
Here's Beal going inside, and then Beal with the dunk.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Raptors.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Wizards with possession here. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Carter. Here's Lowry. Second chance effort. Bradley Beal with a rebound. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Arenas passes to Beal to the paint. Arenas with the bucket. Arenas has got 7 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Leonard for 3. Monroe grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside, tipped, and the officials call a traveling violation. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Wizards leading by 4. Beal outside. And then Beal with the thunder jam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. It could go. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the win. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Washington.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And so in the game for Washington, they've got Bradley Beal, and it's Malone in at the center, filling out the middle. Arenas with the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
DeRozan down low. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Working to find the high percentage look. DeRozan makes sure he converts.
Here's Arenas. Hits the trifecta. Arenas has got 5 points now this quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And that's just an off-balance, low-percentage shot, especially without room to operate.
Big jam by DeMar.
Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
Arenas passes to Monroe. And the layup is good off the glass. Monroe's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Now here's Lowry. Tightly guarded. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's Arenas. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 3. Three-pointer. Lowry, no good. Howard with the ball. Now Carter defending. And he lobs it up top. Oh, it's stolen. Leonard passes to DeRozan. Oh, rejected by Beal. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Pass to Leonard. DeRozan outside. Howard grabs the miss.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Arenas' shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Yeah, out of the corner, DeRozan finding the open space on the floor.
Here's Arenas. He's got 12. Pass to Beal. Out to the right wing. Here's Malone. Shot clock at 6. Howard, the pass to Arenas. Shot is off. He's 5 for 11 in this one. Here's Lowry. Outside Carter. Out to Leonard. Unloads. And And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Leonard's gone 1 for 4 from the field. A minute 42 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Arenas. He's checked by Carter. Howard inside. Leonard's there. Here's Arenas. Here's Howard. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Oh, the claw strikes again. Kawhi using that big hand of his to get on the shot.
Oh, rejected by Beal. Goes back up. Rebound, Washington. 1:05 left to play in the half. Here's Howard, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Washington shooting their first foul shots of the night. And that one falls for Howard.
At the line for the Wizards, Juwan Howard, taking 2 shots.
And so Howard nails them both. Toronto trailing. And here's Lowry from the arc. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Arenas. He's guarded by Lowry. Arenas passes to Malone. Another shot. Here's Arenas. Beal from outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Bosch has got 5 rebounds tonight. DeRozan passes to Carter. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto. Here's Monroe, defended by DeRozan, and they're running. Carter from outside sinks it from distance. Here's Arenas, fires for 3. And he can't get that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Toronto out in front, up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 1. They've got DeMar DeRozan. He's out there with Kyle Lowry, and it's Leonard in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Puts the move on. Rebound, Toronto. Bosch has got 7 rebounds in the game. Open shot by Lowry. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Arenas. Sends it home from 3-point land. Arenas has got 15 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And it's Wizards ball. Monroe, the pass to Malone. Howard with the ball. From deep. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. For 3, Lowry. Here's Bosch. Goes back up. Baseline try. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Washington trailing. Here's Monroe. Pass to Arenas. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Arenas has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Bosch. And the 17-footer goes down.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Here's Howard. Toronto making their last shot. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
That's his second personal foul.
That one misses.
Shooting for Washington, Juwan Howard.
He hits the second from the line.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Carter, the pass to DeRozan. Inside, Bosch. Rebound by the Wizards. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Monroe. Washington again can't hit. Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Malone. Here's Monroe. Pass to Arenas. Now Howard. Just 5 on the clock. And there it is for him. Howard's got 7 points in the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Leonard passes to Lowry. There's the three. And there's Leonard on the assist from Lowry.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Here's Arenas. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Jacks up a three. Lowry, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Toronto leading by 3. Here he goes, and he jams it home with authority.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Here's Arenas. 18 points for him. Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Goes up on the wing. Lowry, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Monroe. Pass to Howard. To the left wing. Monroe, the pass to Arenas. Let's go with a three. On target from range. Arenas has got 9 points now in the second half.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Soft touch off the glass. Arenas has got 23 points.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Wizards. They've got Bradley Beal, and it's Arenas in at the point guard position. Ooh, Howard with a block. Here's Arenas. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Arenas. To take the lead. The rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Leonard with the ball. Beal picks him up. DeRozan finds some space. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And Toronto leads by 2.
Hey, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
Lowry, the pass to Carter. DeRozan outside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Here's Arenas. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Bosch. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Monroe. Howard, the pass to Malone. Here's Arenas. Three-pointer. Beal drills it from deep.
Beal can hurt you from just about anywhere, and he is a multi-skilled player.
Down low. Here's Bosch. Back to Lowry. Outside Carter. Shoots over Beal. The rebound by the Wizards. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Out left to the wing. Arenas passes to Howard. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Raptors with a lead. Leonard for three. And again, Toronto, no good. Leonard's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Lowry left side. Up and in on the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Arenas. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Arenas has got 14 points here in the second half. DeRozan outside. Look at DeRozan making his presence felt.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
Monroe, the pass to Arenas. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Outside Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Monroe. Launches it. And again, it's Washington with a three.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Now here's DeRozan. Not a lot of room. Now Lowry. Tries to break his ice. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Pass to Arenas. And he buries it. And that one brings him within one.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Carter. On the wing, DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Arenas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And they aren't over the limit yet.
Washington with the ball. Here's Arenas. And he's going for the oop here.
sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Timeout called, the Raptors. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Great effort to track down the long rebound.
Timeout called, the Raptors. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
For three, Lowry. Go! Boy, that was close. All right, hang on here. Don't start the celebration just yet. They're going to have to take a second look at this one on the replay monitor. This one's over if the original ruling of the basket stands. But we'll see.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
The crew has made their decision. The basket is good.
time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Ewing is out there with Reed. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Frazier. And it's Guerin in at the 2 spot.
Shaq, such a beast inside, which is why defenders elect to foul him there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. O'Neal hits them both. Here is Frazier. From deep. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Johnson against Frazier. Johnson, the pass to Kobe. And Ewing sends it back.
Good read that time from Ewing defensively, showing that he can be impactful at that end of the floor, too.
Here's New York. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Reed against Abdul-Jabbar. Reed with it. Out to Ewing. 4 on the clock. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. No good with the triple. On the wing, Bryant. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Abdul-Jabbar finds James. Takes it inside. And it's Reed pulling it down.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. A quick shot there, and it's off target. And here are the Knicks. Here's Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
Inside. Here's Johnson. The shot that time, not on target. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Abdul-Jabbar against Ewing. Pass to Frazier. Here's Reed. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Bryant. Good on the triple. Bryant's got 5 now.
Bryant demonstrating how confident he is, because to me it looks like he feels he can score whenever he wants to.
Ewing dishes to Reed. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Ewing. Back to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Here's Frazier. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Takes the 3. Reed misses. The Lakers trail. Knocked away. O'Neal inside. He's against Ewing.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable force around the rim. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Shaq attack.
Reed a screen on Kobe. And the foul on Magic Johnson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Patrick Ewing.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Johnson, a wide open look. No good on the quick three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Guerin from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's tipped. And here's Anthony for three. That's good, and Ewing with the assist. Anthony's got 5.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Here's LeBron. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. And he lays it straight in. Frazier's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Johnson surveying the floor. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Johnson. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catching fire.
Frazier against Johnson. Now here's Frazier. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4 to the inside. Here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the 2nd quarter right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from 3-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points.
Finishing with force.
Shook that building all the way up.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Here's Guerin, still without a basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Baylor, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kicks it out to James. Here's Bryant. The slam! Kobe Bryant flying high!
Very few athletes are built like Kobe Bryant.
Frazier, the pass to Ewing. Back to Frazier. New York moving it around. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
The Knicks leading by 5. Guerin passes to Frazier. Reed down low. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Pass to Guerin. Just 5 on the clock. A 3-pointer, no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 2nd quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so here is New York. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. A nice shot by Reed.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's Baylor. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Baylor against Frazier. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Elgin Baylor.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Shaq, and Shaq with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Lakers trail by 6. Shaq's up a 3. Rebound by Anthony.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
New York leading by 8. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
Here's Baylor. Buries the long-range jumper. Baylor's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Garrett. That 3 off the mark. And it's the Lakers ball. They trail by 7. Outside Baylor, Abdul-Jabbar. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And stolen by James. A pass to Brook. Kobe rises and hammers it home.
Boy, terrific timing on that connection right there. Well done both ways.
Anthony against Kobe. Frazier outside. And here's Reed. 1 second left. It's not going to go for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. New York ahead, leading by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Baylor is out there with LeBron James. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Kobe in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Just 5 to shoot. Frazier kicks to Anthony. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Bryant driving the lane, and Kobe throws it down hard.
Nobody does it better, finishing on the drive. I mean, Kobe brushing off the contact, unbothered by it at all.
Out to Anthony. Guerin passes to Reed. Over James. Pass to Anthony. Frazier outside. Teardrop shot, and Baylor with the block. Nice break, the Lakers. James outside. James driving. Comes up empty down low. And so here is New York. Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Kicks it out to James. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar. Nobody around. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Here's Baylor. And the three off target. The Knicks leading by 5. Frazier kicks to Ewing. Back to Frazier. Ewing, a screen on Bryant. Frazier the pass to Ewing. And Ewing slams it in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
The three from Anthony. Knocked loose.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
And the dunk by Reed.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Here's Baylor. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 5. Anthony on the wing, defended by Bryant. The screen from Ewing. Here's Guerin. Out to Anthony. Pass to Guerin. 6 to shoot. It's blocked by Shaq.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Magic Johnson, he checked in for Los Angeles. Shot by Frazier, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
James wide open. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Frazier, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Knicks lead by 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Anthony against Bryant. Pass to James. Johnson outside. Lets it go with a 3. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Frazier. The Knicks leading by 5. Anthony, the pass to Ewing, and Ewing slams it in.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size.
Johnson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Reed. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Anthony against Bryant. Ewing, a screen on Kobe. Down low. It's Ewing that time on the assist by Anthony. And now a 9-point Knicks lead.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
And so it's New York in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Reed out there with Ewing. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Anthony. And it's Guerin in at the 2 guard.
Clearly there's contact, but Ewing simply fights right through it and gets the hoop.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Count that one. Frazier's got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Frazier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Cans it from downtown.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
Here's Frazier. Here's Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Johnson against Frazier. Bryant from deep three. Off target from outside. The Knicks leading by 15. Pass to Guerin. New York moving the ball around. Bryant with the steal. And they're running. Kobe diving in. From deep, Johnson good on the three-point shot.
Not Magic's normal route of attack, but sometimes you just can't pass up a good look like that.
Out to the right wing. Here's Guerin, covered by LeBron. Guerin, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Latrey. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. Here's New York. Here's Anthony. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
Baylor, he's checked in for Magic Johnson. Lakers trail by 11. Outside Baylor. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, James. Clock is at 3. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. New York leading by 11. Here's Guerin. That 3 off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Baylor. Fires the 3. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. O'Neal against Anthony. Stolen by O'Neal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Willis Reed.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Here's Guerin, covered by LeBron, and here's Anthony for 3. New York missing again.
Next foul. Richie Guerin. That's his first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits.
At the line for the Lakers.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Anthony on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Good. Great play set up by Frazier.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
And Bryant kicks to Baylor. Los Angeles with another miss. New York with the ball. Here's Frazier. The shot will not fall. Good D by James. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
no doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
Well, Kobe typically looks to score first, but that doesn't take away from how good a passer he is.
Here's Guerin. Offline. So it's New York picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.